Hey guys, what is up? I'm Sean.
I'm Ryan.
And you guys are watching another episode of Tech Talk where we review things that we've got and stuff like that. Just really, that was really good. But
Things we got and stuff like that.
Things and stuff, but basically, basically we are reviewing items that you guys have recommended to us. And today, we have recommended by Joshua Lin,
the Logitech
G502 Proteus Core.
Yeah, so, whoa, we're missing the back.
Oh shit. Whoopsie, I forgot. There you go, it came off. You use this, right Ryan?
Yeah, I just got one just because I'd seen your Logitech mouse and I was like, oh, this is really cool for a couple of reasons I guess we'll get into in a second. But so far I'm really liking it, yeah. I mean, this one I've had and I needed to get because my other Logitech, it's a G500, I think. Yeah, G300.
So something like that. All the numbers are weird. I like the actual names on them.
Yeah, it was an older Logitech mouse and I've had that for maybe about like 4 or 5 years and it recently just died on me. It just wouldn't turn on. My first feature and the feature that I like most about the mouse is usually when you're using the mouse wheel, it's got these little, like my previous mouse had these little clicky notches in the mouse wheel. But sometimes, especially if you're trying to scroll through like a lot of stuff.
Listen to that click.
Yeah, so you can hear that little notching and it stops at every click or it slows it down at every click. But if you're trying to scroll through like a really long page or something like that, it's kind of tedious. So with this one, you can actually click this button right here and it de-notches it. And then from there you can hit it again and it'll
that momentum, listen to that.
It's really smooth. Like you can scroll down like an entire website just, you know, on one of these spins.
It's still going, yeah.
It'll just keep going. I'm just gonna leave it and
see what happens.
I'm gonna keep going until, you know, it decides to stop. But that was the first feature that I really liked, especially when you're trying to scroll through a timeline or something like that using Adobe Premiere when I'm editing.
Oh yeah.
Stuff like that. It can be kind of tedious to use that little clicking mouse. So that was really cool. Other features that I like are it does have the side-to-side
the side-to-side scroll wheel.
Yeah, so
thing.
instead of just like, you know, clicking that and then dragging left and right, you can actually click left to right on here. That's another cool feature that I like.
Quick question, how much was this mouse?
This mouse I think I got from Amazon for about $60 or $70, something like that.
It's linked down in the description below.
Yeah, so definitely check it out if you're interested in picking one up. But for the price, I feel like it's pretty reasonable given how long the previous Logitech mouse lasted me, like 4 to 5 years. I feel, you know, for the money I paid, that's not bad.
What's the durability like?
On this one so far, I've had good experience. Granted, it's only been a couple months or so since I picked one up, but so far
it seems to work pretty well.
Yeah, I haven't had any weird like looseness, rattling, or anything that like seems out of the ordinary. Just, you know, it's been really good so far to me.
What are like the downsides of it so far that you've experienced?
The downsides? I mean, the only downside, so another thing that's kind of cool about the mouse is how many macro keys it has. So it has these little like secondary or tertiary keys that you can click. It's even got some on the side right here. These are really cool because, well, first of all, like the old mouse that I had, I like I guess these are the G4 and G5 buttons because they're linked like back and forth on websites. Yeah. So if you're trying to like scroll backwards or forwards, you know, some of these things right here, I don't need so much. This button right here, this one actually slows down the DPI of the mouse, which is really good if you guys are into like a lot of first-person shooters and stuff like that. You need to slow down your aim to make a more precise shot. This one will slow down your DPI, and then once you let go, it'll speed it up again. For me though, the way that I grip the mouse, because my hands tend to ride so far forward on the mouse itself, I sometimes find myself pressing this. I actually thought that my mouse broke for a little bit.
Oh man.
Because I was clicking on it, I was like, why is everything so slow? And I would check the DPI and it would cycle through.
But then you can map all of these to different things.
Yeah, you can. I don't know about this specific one, but I do know that there's a bunch of programmability.
You can, because like you said, I have one of these, and I edited it with my MacBook. Basically, I've mapped every single button to help me like do the most efficient editing that I can.
Yeah, on the speediest amount of time, yeah.
So like, there's these two buttons for me were like zoom into the timeline, zoom out of the timeline. This is shuttle something one, like an object one frame forward and then one frame back. And this is my delete button. Oh, okay. And so it's basically a way of like saving time. So Josh has got the friggin' sniffles. I hear him every so often. And that's gonna be in the edit. Just
cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Now my nose is running.
Oh, and you done goofed.
Oh man. But basically, like mapping it saves you a lot of time when you're editing. Yeah. Because it's like every key press that you have to reach over, it builds up after a while. You're constantly deleting. So I just like And
it's a lot faster. It means you don't have to move your hands as much.
And you get into the rhythm too.
Those are cool. My only complaint is some of the placement, just the way my hand is shaped. It doesn't work super well because of that. But that's not really, I don't really feel like I can fault the designers on it, because for most people, they probably don't have hands that reach maybe all the way up here. They're at different positions.
Yeah.
It's got this nice braided cord right here, so it should hopefully be pretty durable. I've never had a problem with my previous Logitech mouse as far as this fraying or breaking or anything like that.
And then it comes with a cable tie too.
That's kind of nice, yeah. If you're constantly tying up your cables for cable management and stuff like that, that's really cool. It does also have their weight system right here, so these are removable. I just leave all of them in because I don't do a whole lot of balancing with my mouse.
Yeah.
It's just I set it at the heaviest I can get.
I don't understand like what the point of those weights is. Like,
from what I've heard, or from what some people have told me, it's a lot to do with gamers. They want to balance their mouse in a certain way, so they want it a lot lighter so they can like scroll really quickly or like aim really fast, or maybe they want it a little bit heavier to be more steady. My previous Logitech mouse had an option like this in a cartridge that would pop out of the mouse. So I know people use it. Me personally, I don't have that much time to like balance things for different games. I'm not really playing that competitively anyway. So for me, that wasn't a huge deal.
The design of the actual mouse is pretty unique. Like, it looks like a weapon of some sort.
It's very sharp in the designs, and that's cool. I also like the way that they sort of put
included like a thumb rest.
Yeah, so it helps a lot when because my previous one was more rounded. It wasn't quite as sharp right there. So I like that this I can sort of have my hand my whole hand rest on the mouse and still be able to
instead of like dragging your thumb around.
Yeah. But otherwise, I mean, I'm enjoying the mouse so far. I think it's a great buy for the price.
Would you recommend it to our users out there?
Yeah, I definitely recommend it. I'd probably give it like 4.5 Ryans out of 5, I guess.
4.5 Ryans out of 5.
If that's the scale we're going with, I have 4.5 out of 5. I'm really liking it so far. I don't have any problems with the reliability. Previous Logitech products that I've had in the past have been great. So yeah, I definitely recommend it if you guys are looking for another mouse of some sort. If you guys got any other questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Or if you guys got other products that you want to recommend to us, other mice or mice. You think that?
I'm Mr. Meeseeks! Look at me!
Definitely leave them in the comment section below. I will try and get some more product reviews in the future.
Thanks you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next one.
Bye!
Bye. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Sean.
And I'm Ryan.